Andarki namaskaram andi. Few years back, my producer Shobu introduced me to Satish Garu, and basically he told me what he spoke about in his speech. And just like the overwhelming feeling that we had when he was speaking, I had the same kind of overwhelming feeling, the same kind of despair, and the same kind of hope. And I didn't even have an iota of an idea that a child can have hypertension. I just can't, I just couldn't believe that. And the list of problems the child could have, as he was mentioning, one by one, I was completely overwhelmed. And the good thing is, he said like 90% of them, 80 to 90% of all those problems have simple solutions. It's not that we don't need to spend hundreds or thousands of rupees or lakhs of rupees to cure the child to have a nice, healthy life. And even that, he had programs to do that. It's like if you just look at the numbers, how can you screen 25% of the India's children? You can't do that, but he had programs for that. And he also explained the solutions which are scalable. And at the end of it, if all this data is collected and put in a proper way and presented to the government officials or the policy makers, it is easy for the governments to take up the data and give a comprehensive program for the entire country. Now, it is like a from the beginning to end solution. But the whole thing was so big and so overwhelming. I said, like, in such a big program, what can I do? You want me to contribute some money? What can I do? And he said, money is not the issue. Money will come. He cited the same example of the Gemini TV program. He was saying, money will come, but what we need is awareness, to create awareness. So that's when I thought I will be supportive of his program. And from then onwards, wherever possible, whenever possible, we were doing seminars, webinars, telling everyone that we know that such and such a problem exists, such and such a solution exists, and all of us need to be aware of it and contribute in whichever way we can. We were doing these programs, and then one day in one of the webinar, just before we were beginning to start, Shobu told me that there is one Mr. Ravi Tangarala who is watching the whole program from US. He's going to witness this program, and he's very much willing to contribute to this program. And I felt like we were being judged. Okay, someone is watching us over, and somehow I had a feeling that this is the connection that needs to happen. Now, I subconsciously I had a kind of intuition that this is going to happen today. This is the first step. I can't say we, because my contribution was very, very small, but the Choice Foundation, what they were working for so many years, putting in so much of effort, this is the moment that is going to be fruitified. This is the moment that is going to happen. And we had a fantastic session that day. And at the end of the program, I asked Satish Garu, please let me know when Mr. Ravi Tangarala is going to come and join hands with us. And we waited with a bated breath, and it was very kind of a suspenseful movie for me. To explain it better, sir, I didn't watch 1983 World Cup live, but later on when I was watching it on DVD, even though I knew that we won the match, just when Richard's ball was in the air and you were running backwards to catch the ball, it felt like an eternity. I thought my breath stopped. I didn't know whether you would take the catch or not. Probably the ball was just in the air for 4 or 5 seconds. But when you caught it, I remember the tension. I remember the happiness when you took the catch. The same kind of feeling happened to me, but this went on for not 4 or 5 seconds, but 4 or 5 months. No. So finally, when I got a call from Satish Garu that Ravi Garu has joined hands, I felt so happy. No, the word that Satish Garu said to me that no, money is not the issue. Money will come. It's the awareness that we need. That stayed in my mind for a long time. In my movie that's going to come next, RRR, there is a dialogue which goes like, యుద్ధాన్ని వెతుక్కుంటూ ఆయుధాలు వాటంతటవే వస్తాయి. No, the weapons will come in search of the war. When the war you are fighting is a justified one. When it's a dharma yuddha, no, the weapons will come by themselves. So I look at Ravi Garu like a weapon, and I just don't look at him as like one single weapon, because I was just told it is not just him. He bought all his friends from the IT giants, from CSR, heads of CSR programs who are here today. Sirs, I look at you as weapons who are going to join this Dharma Yuddha. And we are going to win this war. And I am so happy so thankful for Satish Garu for making me a part of this program. And I know this is a successful step, but a successful first step in a big program that is going to run for years to come. Our success will finally come when the governments, whether the state government or the central government, is going to look at the data being provided by the Choice Foundation and takes it up as a national health issue. That is our final goal, and today is the first step towards it. Just like how we are successful in this first step, I'm very sure that we are going to be successful in the final step too. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.